Gulliver's Travels, written by Johnathan Swift and published in 1726, is a satirical novel that follows the adventurous journeys of Lemuel Gulliver, a ship's surgeon. The novel is divided into 4 parts, each detailing Gulliver's encounters with fantastical lands and their inhabitants. Lemuel Gulliver, he is the protagonist and narrator of the story. Gulliver is an ordinary man who becomes an unwitting traveler to extraordinary lands. He is curious and adaptable, often adapting to the customs of the lands he visits. However, his character also reveals a sense of superiority and condescension, which highlights the flaws of human nature. Lilliputians. In the first part of the book, Gulliver encounters the tiny inhabitants of Lilliput. The Lilliputians represent the pettiness and absurdity of political and social systems. As their conflicts center around trivial matters, Gulliver's interactions with them underscore the theme of Brobdingnagians. In the second part, Gulliver finds himself in a land of giants. The Brobdingnagians serve as a counterpoint to the Lilliputians, highlighting the flaws of humanity by magnifying them. Gulliver's vulnerability in their presence emphasizes human insignificance and challenges his earlier sense of superiority. Houyhnhnms and Yahoos. In the final part, Gulliver encounters the rational and intellectual horse-like beings called Houyhnhnms, and the brutish and irrational humanoid creatures known as Yahoos. This section delves into the theme of reason versus instinct, revealing the shortcomings of human behavior. Gulliver's own humanity is called into question as he grapples with his identity. In this part of the story, Struldbrugs. These are immortal beings Gulliver encounters in the land of the Learnenglish. However, their immortality is depicted as a curse rather than a blessing, highlighting the negative aspects of eternal life. Satire and irony. The overarching theme of the novel is satire, where Swift uses humor, irony, and exaggeration to criticize various aspects of society. He satirizes political corruption, human nature, and societal institutions, using the absurdity of Gulliver's experiences to highlight these flaws. Human nature. Swift examines the flaws and vices inherent in human nature. Gulliver's interactions with the inhabitants of different lands showcase the diversity of human behavior, from the trivial and petty conflicts of the Lilliputians to the irrational and brutal nature of the Yahoos. These encounters underscore the complexity of human nature and its propensity for both reason and savagery. Power and authority. The novel portrays the abuse and misuse of power by depicting various societies with dysfunctional political systems. The Lilliputians' power struggles, the Brobdingnagian king's moral education of Gulliver, and the rational rule of the Houyhnhnms all illustrate different aspects of authority and its consequences. Colonialism and imperialism. Swift criticizes European colonialism and imperialism through his portrayal of Gulliver's encounters with different societies. The manipulation and exploitation of societies by outsiders are exemplified in Gulliver's treatment by the Lilliputians and his initial desire to dominate the Brobdingnagians. Overall, Gulliver's Travels is a multi-layered work that uses its themes to provoke thought and commentary on society, human nature, and the complexities of the human experience. Through its satirical lens, the novel offers insights into the flaws and contradictions of the world, while encouraging readers to reevaluate their own perspectives